Alright, YouTube, so how's she going today? So, not much going on, I guess, today either, but, well, besides them ripping their damn school apart again. Stupid damn bastards. So, but anyways, guys, I got some new tools yesterday, but I made a video on them with my cell phone, but my cell phone seemed to stop making sound. I don't know, just didn't have any sound anymore, so those videos won't be making it up, so this is going to be a big video. So, I was closing up my vise because we used it earlier today. So, but I got some new tools and stuff. I won't be able to show you everything because not everything's here. So, but the first thing was that I don't know, I bought me this grinder thingy, and we used it actually today to sharpen the blades on the tractor. You can see just how quick that shit's grinding the frickin' things down. Hope we can use this bit for a while. I guess we'll find out, if it doesn't cut anymore. But, yeah, we used it to sharpen the blades and everything. And we tried to do it with a regular hand file, but my blades were so dull that it just wouldn't do anything. So, the hand file. So he said, well, let's just break out this big grinder here and try it. So we did, and it sharpened the blades pretty good. Yeah, I just ran it off my outlet. It seems to be fine. It's 120 volt, but she worked alright. We were sure giving her 3 blades, and stuff. My hands are all freaking crappy and stuff. But that was way earlier today when we did that. So we had to drop the mower deck off. We actually had to take it off, which is not fun either. Normally we just take it over to the farm, but he didn't want to, it takes a little bit there, to get the tractor there, so he says, let's just fucking do it here. So, we couldn't get the deck off, or we couldn't get the blades off, so we had to take the mower deck off. And that was kind of a nightmare. So I got me, this angle grinder thingy, and I got me this little hacksaw thingy too to cut through metal. I don't know if this one's going to work too well or not, but we'll see. This is for the grinder. It's just to take the blade on and off. I did a little bit of grinding. He did most of the grinding. He's never grinded either before, with this. He's always done it with the hand files, so that was something new for him to learn too. He learned that pretty quick. Oh yeah, and I got these new set of screwdrivers. I already put them up, of course. Most of them are just flatheads, so got 2 Phillips, and then the rest of them are flatheads. All the red ones are flatheads, and then the blue ones are Phillips. So yeah, that's made by Stanley, and that's the same brand as my hammer. So I'd also gotten a tube of grease, so I greased everything. But I wanted to try out my new grease gun, and I think my grease gun is not working, so I don't know what's up with that. Most likely defective or something. So that was a waste of money. So I'm just using my old one now. So because my new one won't work. So just fuck it. And couldn't find any of that PB blaster shit that Savage Lamar was telling me about. I just got WD-40, that's all I could find, so should be okay. So but I think for this grinder I probably should definitely invest in some hearing protection, because this motherfucker's loud. My ears were starting to hurt. Um, I grinded. I have 3 blades on mine. I did one, and he did the other 2. I think he just liked it so much. I don't know. He's never done it, you know. I don't know how this can be 120 volts when it's only got the dual connector thingy. So, but it cord seems to handle it fine. So I think we'll be okay on that. I gotta take this back apart and take it up to the house because we're done with it now. So the blades are sharpened pretty good. They're actually even sharper than they probably should be, but you just, I guess, don't want them too super sharp, you know, because then they'll just freaking shatter if you hit something hard. My neighbor still hasn't mowed his yard yet. This guy came home last weekend and finally mowed. I did make some videos on this camera, but you know what? I just deleted them. I ain't gonna have time to upload them all. So a lot of them are bitching videos, which is I'm gonna try to cram it all into this one. Can't remember what else I bought, but I think that was about it. Just the hammer or the screwdrivers, the grinder, that little hacksaw thingy, and WD-40 and a tube of grease. Oh yeah, I also ordered my 4 outlet thingy. The thing that's got the 4 outlets in it. I looked at the one at the hardwares, and I really didn't care for them, so I'm just gonna get the one on Amazon. She should be fine. So, yeah. Ugh. I didn't really want to grind here in the shop because I was afraid that I was going to catch shit on fire. And, you know, so. But a lot of them were hitting my light. A lot of those freaking sparks. But the light looks alright. A few nicks here and there, but. That's gotta be. Yeah. Should be alright though. So. A lot of the sparks are flying that way. Towards the paint. Of course, I think the paint's flammable. So that would have been awesome. So, oh yeah, this is updates now. You guys remember the clothesline thing that I was doing over here? Okay, well, we're not going to do that because now, when I had moved over from the original hole, like, cause the tank was here and I was going to move it over here, well, I've whacked in some big chunk of concrete now and can't work on that. So right now I just rigged up another extension cord with that steel line that we had up there. And we still got those old ones down. We'll probably just end up getting rid of them because they're, you know, frigate, they're not worth putting back in anyway. They're kind of junk anyway, so probably just haul them to the farm, I guess, one of these days, and I guess they can sit there, I guess, and rot. I don't know. So that's one thing that's not going to get done now because now we have to whack into a whole bunch of concrete. I tried to bust it up with a sledgehammer, but it didn't work. So too thick. I'm not going to bother with it. I'm just going to let it go. So, and that one day, I did mow again. That was, you know, a few days ago. No, it was about a week ago. Something like that. Probably a few days ago or something, I don't remember, but we were getting so much rain and stuff, and it finally got a break in the weather for probably half a day. And I figured, well, I better get out and mow, because it was supposed to rain for another couple of days after that. And it did, but we finally got a break in the weather, so I was able to, you know, mow. That was just a freaking nightmare. I had water everywhere, of course, and hay. I didn't have quite as much hay as this guy does, but I still got my share of hay. So that was in one of these videos too, but I deleted it. I'm done. I'm not gonna worry about it. So looks like my boards are coming up because of the vise. I'm gonna pound that back down. So I just didn't. So well, what I did was I just put the safety shield thing up to so it would blow the grass more, all over the place instead of freaking in a windrow. Even if it does put it into a windrow, it's still not a very good windrow. So I figure it should probably just disappear a little quicker that way if I blew it instead of just leaving it in windrows. So yeah. So but all over here, it's garbage. It's all full of water, and I picked up my 2 piles of dirt, put them back, and I spread out the dirt here that they dumped. They didn't. I don't know. They put it there like a week ago, and then they never bothered. Smoothing it out. So I went and did it because I'm mowing my neighbor's yard too, and I don't want to do that. So I just smoothed it out and said the freaking hell with it. So yeah, and you guys also seen. Well, you guys didn't see it. I did leave the video. After cleaning or going through all the water, my blades were sparkly clean. Well, most of them were, but whatever. At least we sharpened them. Fuck, we sharpened them pretty good. I had the tractor at idle, like real low idle. Of course, the blades were already on. Went and chopped a tiny bit of grass. It cuts pretty good at idle. I might just freaking mow my yard in idle, because frick it. I know Bill T-Max does that. Sometimes he'll mow at idle. I mean, not like real low idle, but I mean, I had mine at low idle, and she was fucking cutting it good. I could tell how it was spraying out. I was like, yeah, she's cutting pretty good. Like, you don't even need full power to mow. Now, if you're gonna mow this guy's fucking yard, yeah, you would have to, because they're so freaking tall because I'm not mowing it. Jesus. So, whatever. It'd be nice to mow at low idle, not at least half throttle or something instead of almost full. It takes up quite a bit of gas, and I had my uncle here again today. We could have freaking put, son of a bitch. I gotta mix up more oil for the mower too. So, but I'm gonna put you guys over here because I'm gonna take this grinder apart because we are done with it now. So you guys can just, I guess, sit there. I guess and do nothing. I guess I don't know. So it was $35 for this grinder. So I was originally going to get some window blinds for the house, but they didn't have any. Said, well, they ain't got none of that. Get me tools. It has to be either one. So, ooh, she's on the tape. Yeah, when we were using this motherfucker too, you could just smell it cooking. You can still smell it cooking now after a few hours later. Shit. So, I don't have to take it apart, but I just am because I'm taking it back into the house with me. Because this grinder is still worth a lot of money. Phew, yeah. This is the kind of bit that's on it. See? So, she works. Now the inside of my thing's all shit. The only thing I like about the grinder is that, with when you grind, you make a lot of sparks. It's almost like a fireworks show, almost. And then you got this handle here. Right now, as you guys see, it was on the left side, but I can put it on the right side too if I wanted to. So if I'm a different kind of person and I like it on the right side, you know, you can do that too. So I have to tie for my cord. Try to attempt to wrap my cord back up. So yeah. So made one good investment anyway. This grinder should come in handy for well, lots of stuff. I didn't plan on grinding my blades with it, not right now anyway, but we did it anyway and it worked. So we still went over it with the hand file just to fine tune it, fine tune the sharpness. And after he caught on more than I did because he grinded more than I did. He wouldn't let me grind. He started having, I guess, having too much fun. Whatever. It's fine with me. So his blades are probably due for. Well, he's only got one blade, but I'm sure his is due for sharpening pretty soon too. But he said he doesn't want to do it yet because it's not quite ready yet. So I'm gonna stick this back in there too. So yeah. Nowhere to put the frickin' book. It's in there. So yeah. So well, this is the brand of it. Black & Decker. So she's freaking she's fucking loud. I'm getting me some damn hearing protection. So I won't be anytime soon. So oh well, how often? I mean, I probably only be sharpening my blades, you know, once a year. You know, so yeah. I don't plan on grinding anything else right now. I was going to attempt to grind this blade, but I think that would wear out my disc too fast. I don't know. You guys have to let me know. But on the disc, it did show some wear. You know, of course, being used on. Try to see if I can find it for you guys. But so what did I do with the damn son of a bitch? I think I put it in there, didn't I? Yeah, it's right at the freaking bottom, frig it. But she was showing some wear on it now. I mean, I could probably still get quite some time out of it yet, but so yeah. Yeah, so we bought a new tube of grease and greased that Big Red, and well, best I could anyways. I can't get to all those grease fittings, so and I greased up the lawnmower pretty good. I had trouble getting the PTO shaft back on, but yeah, what was gay? God damn it! Ugh. What was stupid was that now on the front of the mower you got the bracket where you can disconnect the mower deck. It's supposed to be a quick attach. No, she's not exactly quick. Yeah, she gotta be in here. Ah, fuck. Get up. Get up. Good boy. Well, we had to, you have to pull a spring out and pull the thing down. Well, you can't pull it down because, for one, there's another bee in the damn freaking shop. I swear, where the hell's a bee rage shit, man? Fucking things, I hate them. yeah, we had to, oh my god, it's coming this way. Okay. You want to play rough, bitch? Get up. Get up. Let's go. Come on. Get up. Get it up. Get up. Get up. Yeah. Trying to scare it with the paper. Try to see if I can scare it away from here. Okay, I think it went bye-bye now, but... So, we had to, this was stupid. I didn't want to do it, but I had to do it. I had to, take my front brush guard off. That's quick touch, too. So we dropped that off. Took it off, you know, and stuff. Then there's another bar you're supposed to move out of the way. That's what the brush guard's mounted to, and you pull that out of the way, you pull your lever down, and off she comes. And then you just, you lower your, you pick up the scalping wheels all the way. You set your deck height adjustment thingy, which I haven't done that yet. You have to set that all the way to 0. And then pick up your scalp wheels all the way, and then drop your deck down. So all the weight's off, you know, off everything. And make sure that you can turn your scalping wheels, instead of straight, they gotta be turned on an angle so you can pull the deck out. So that deck's fucking heavy. It takes 2 people to move that fucking thing. I don't know why she could be so damn heavy, but she's a pretty heavy duty mower deck, so 62-inch. The biggest one you could get, I think, for them. Somebody said that you could stick a 72-inch on there, but I think that would be overloading it. I suppose for a yard it'd be alright, but I mean, if you're going to do a lot of brush hogging, it would be, I think it would be pretty hard on them. So, whatever. So, yeah. The flood waters have went down now. We were in for a flood watch a couple days ago because of all that frickin' rain that we've fucking had. It's garbage. Yeah, we put the deck back on now, by the way, too. So I'm back to. I can go back to mowing, I guess. I plan on mowing in a couple of days. I might try to make another mowing vid for you guys. I don't know if you guys are really into it, so it won't be a nighttime mowing vid. So some people like the nighttime mowing vids, and then a lot of people like the daytime mowing vids. So you got to try to get somewhere in between. So I have to try to do another nighttime mowing vid for you guys sometime, but obviously with this big camera, better quality and stuff. So yeah. Yeah, there's just not much going on. I got this stuff yesterday. I think the 4th it was that we went. So whatever. It was sometime around there that we went and got our stuff, and then went to North Dakota, went grocery shopping. So yeah, all I have to do now is wait for the that plug-in thing to come. That's all I'm waiting on. I think that's all I'm waiting on. So yeah, try to I'll have to try to invest in some hearing protection, especially in here it's loud. I don't know what it would be like outside, but we needed the device. So he doesn't like this one too much, my uncle. But it's not good for the blades because he said he can't get the show you here. He likes to put the blades inside of here. Well, see, there's a round edge, so you have to put the blade up in this section here on an angle so that you could grind it right. He came in with the file first, and then we tried to file it with the file, hand file, and it didn't do any good because they were just so freaking dull. So he says, "Well, fuck it, go get the damn electric, grinder thingy and try that." And she made quick work of that. But he wanted to fine tune it, you know, to make sure that it was sharp. And I'm still learning how to grind. I didn't want to learn on my blades. I would rather learn on scrap metal, but you know, whatever. So, whatever. I told him that I'm not buying new blades. He thought that they would be unsharpenable because they were so, apparently they were so dull. So, well, can't help it, you know. But but I told him that I'm not buying new blades because they're just way too freaking expensive. So, but we got them sharp enough. I think that they'll last for the rest of this summer anyway. So, it's just to get past the next, what, 2 months of this bullshit. It'll be the next, it'll be the rest of this month, and it'll be a little bit of next month. So it'll still grow pretty good, you know, the lawn and everything. So after July, it should start slowing down, as long as we don't get more rain. So yeah, I gotta clean up the garage. When we took the deck off. Now I had mowed all that wet grass, and of course 90% of it stuck to the underside of the blades. Or the underside of the deck. And he was like, holy shit. And I was like, well, I had them all. I'm not going to, you know, wait 7 years for it to fucking dry. But, yeah, we cleaned them off and everything, and had some baling twine stuck on. Which, you know, I knew that, but I was going to get my fat ass down there one of these days and pull that shit off, but then he come. So he came around noon. We didn't get done until about fucking almost 4. We had so many problems. Everything was backfiring. So now the deck seems like she's a little bit cockeyed. I don't know. It's one side goes down first, and then the other side goes down. So I don't know. Maybe I got air in the system, the hydraulics. I don't fucking know. Whatever. As long as it picks it up, I don't give a shit. I gotta try it on you know, actually mowing to see if my deck's even level. Which if you set the scalping wheels, well, fuck it. They say not to put the weight of the mower deck on the scalping wheels. It's just there to keep your deck from scalping. So can't put the weight of the deck on them, I guess. But you know, whatever. So yeah, we greased them too, the scalping wheels and everything. I'm gonna shoot that goddamn crow. And my Raptor 6 better come get it, because he's yours, not mine. So yeah, and the freaking Savage Lamar is bitching about the power outage thing that he had going on in his house, or his town, or whatever the hell. And yeah, we get that here too. We get it here quite a bit. I think we lost our power for about a minute or so. A few months ago. I'm not quite sure what time it was. I don't know when, but yeah. Sometimes I think that when they're just doing stuff, you know, just to piss people off. And they've done it to me so many times that I'm just so sick of it. And my internet company / TV company / you know, whatever the hell they are. Sometimes I'm uploading videos and then they decide to cut the internet from me. I'm like, you're kidding me. You're kidding me. You cut my internet off when you could tell that I'm uploading the video, because I'm sure when I'm uploading the video, I'm sure that they know about it. So it's stupid. I wish I'd just leave the fucking, you know, shit alone. And the power companies, well, why do you need to cut the power off? What's the point? You can't upgrade it any more than it already is. And another thing that's going on now too is that in the cities around here, it's illegal now to dig in your backyard without permission. And that's because of the fiber optic cables. So, ow, my freaking chest. think I'm pulling a muscle. So, if you live in the cities and you start digging in your backyard, you could get up to think about anywhere from a $5,000 to a $15,000 fine. And that's a lot for just digging in your fucking yard. I don't know if it'll be around for here. I don't know, around here. I don't think it would matter, but. So if you guys plan on digging in your yard, I guess you better just fucking ask. Well, I mean, it's really just not really a problem to ask. I mean, it's just that when you're in a hurry, you don't feel like asking. And another thing is too that they're burying that fiber optic cable on private land. I mean, we gave him permission to do it, but I mean, I'm not happy with the way that he laid it down. I mean, he laid the fiber optic cable where I wanted to bury my power line. So I mean, I can move mine over. I'm sure I'll have a little bit extra, a few feet there, so I can kind of work with it. I guess I can just bury it next to theirs. So, as soon as I hear that we're over here, I'm going to have to fucking bury this line as soon as possible. I'm going to try to bury it pretty quick here, but I still need to find that black piping shit, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure where to look, so, because I just don't want to bury it, without some protection. Because I don't want to get, I mean, it's only water resistant, it's not waterproof. I mean, I don't think it's going to keep all the water out. So, yeah. So, yeah, my uncle thinks too that this thing's not rated. Well, it says that it's rated for 1,500 watts, but he says that you got to go by what the bulbs are, and each bulb's only about 65 watts or 120 volts per one. So that's actually a lot of power. I don't know. I'm running the duals off the one, so I mean, and I also ran that grinder off it too. So I'm sure I could run a welder off that too. Okay, I'm sure I could probably run a bigger one too. I mean, like an actual 120 volt instead of 115. Because they do make 120 volt, welders too. But whatever, she'll do. And what else was there? I think that was about it. So, awesome. Yeah, we had to kind of grind without lights because I only got the one connector thingy. So I think if I put the 4 outlet thingy in, I could run the light and the grinder too if I wanted to. I probably could run the welder too, but I could run this light, I'm sure, for sure. This guy there. Because that's, small wattage and stuff. So, I don't know, we'll just, see what happens. So, I didn't really want to grind in here like I said, because I was worried about it burning my shop out, but I guess the sparks weren't too bad. Well, they went about, some of them went from the blade, because the blade was here in the vise. I don't know, they went pretty close to where the paints were, but when we got to the end of the blade, some sparks would fling right out the door, like, holy shit. And I went and grabbed my safety goggles, because I didn't want to get stabbed in the eye by a chunk of metal, so. But yeah. Some sparks kind of came up my face, like they hit my shirt and bounced off, and then, well, that could hit me in the face, too, so. Hit me in the eye, frick that. Doesn't hurt to wear some safety gear, That's what I do. So, yeah. Not much going on, I guess. Just gotta clean up my frickin' mess. in the garage because we made a mess. So, and I forgot to have my uncle come over and mix oil. That's awesome. So if I swing by the farm, maybe I'll have him. Come on, I don't even know what fucking time it is. I gotta put a clock in here. That'd be awesome. Like one that ran on batteries. I think we got one or two of those in the house. Stick one out here. I need a clock out here too. So I have to find a couple of nails. Wait a minute. What's that? Is that bird shit? Is that bird shit? That's bird shit. What the frig? How did bird shit get on my hammer? That's freaking nasty. You scumbags. That's because I had the fucking shop door open all fucking day today. Ew. Okay, well I got me a rag, so give me a minute. So this rag's all freaking. Get out of here, you fucking mosquito. This rag needs a bath. Still dirty from last year's junk. Fucking birds. I don't see shit anywhere else. So it must have been a small bird that just took a dump on my freaking ham. You don't have a right to shit on my hammer. Fuck off. Leave my shit alone, bitch. So, what I planned on doing with the hammer was I'm going to grab a couple of big nails and I guess hang my hammer up in here somewhere. You know, so it's with the Stanley screwdriver, because that's a Stanley hammer too, right? So that look kind of neat, and you know, it'd keep the shop a little neater looking too. But I forgot to do that yesterday, so who knows when I'll get around to it. So yeah, I'm gonna try to see if I can invest in some hearing protection. Don't know if it'll be this month though, but oh, I don't need a fancy pair, you know, just something just something to take the edge off the noise, cause that I don't know. I made about 3 rounds over one blade, and my ears started hurting. So I was like, yeah. So I took kind of little breaks, and then my uncle got in and started grinding, and he just wouldn't stop. Whatever, frig it. If he's willing to do it, let him fucking do it. I don't give a shit. It's, I guess there's less freaking shit for me to do, right? So, oh well, frig it. But anyway, guys, I think I'm going to go and see if I can get rid of those clotheslines. I'm going to get rid of those steel ones. I'm going to get rid of the steel ones, because we got a line up on the west side of the yard now, a little closer, so. Then I'm going to stop by the farm. I'm going to check on the gardens and see what my grandma's up to. I haven't seen her in a while. Well, besides payday, but I haven't been to the farm in a while. And stuff. So yeah, I'm going to go tubes, so I guess have a good day, and don't forget to smoke your cigarettes and stuff. So yeah, have a good day, tubes. See you guys later.